we're getting some things together for one of our clients.
I think one of the first weeks that John and I were at St. John's, we met Barb Lindstrom, and she said to us, well, you always got to go to church with your work boots on, which has turned out to be totally true. At St. John's, we have opportunities to make a direct impact, and a direct impact on our neighbors who are in need in a way that's not so abstract. We're not throwing a bunch of money at some, organization a million miles away. We're walking up to someone and handing them food and watching their faces change.
Faith is what you do, it's not what you say. What we do really does make a difference in people's lives, and that really makes me feel happy to see other people be happy from what I do. Stewardship is being present. Being present through service, through friendship, if you're just there to serve your community, serve your church, serve your community through your church, through your school, that's what it's about.
You feel like you're giving back to the community and you're helping people, and the reason I do it is if I can put a smile on somebody's face for 5 to 10 seconds or 5 minutes or whatever, that makes you feel, and if you feel good about doing it, that's going to make them feel good. And this church right here is doing whatever it can to make people feel good and welcome.
In so many ways, we've got all these people with special skills who are looking for ways to kneel and kiss the ground, ways to minister, ways to honor Christ. Stewardship is about finding ways to allocate your special skill set. This is sort of the place where we want them to be able to plug in.
She's bringing baked beans. We have slaw. The chips they make, did you see these? And what we have left, we serve next week. We don't throw anything away. I cut back on sauce because they were sending so much we didn't need it. So we've been saving sauce to kind of help conserve the money for them and for us. And then we're going to give out bags of salads and all.
When people think about stewardship and they think about how the money is allocated at St. John's, there's a lot of thought about apportionments and paper clips and all those types of things, but the truth is all that stuff has to be taken care of in order for us to do the important work that we do. There has to be a place to store the food that we give. There has to be a welcoming space for our guests to sit down. There has to be coffee for us to hand out. All these things take a little bit of money. That's why I think this stewardship campaign is so important. It's not just because we want to get the fanciest gym in town. It's because we want to use that money to make disciples.